So here is my project. So I got a lot of this weed all over my front yard. I can use the chemicals, but I decided not to use the chemicals today. I'm going to try this recipe, the home remedy. This is the gallon of vinegar, 1 cup of salt, and a tablespoon of any kind of detergent, I think dishwashing soap. So I'm going to try that one. Now once I apply this solution, it kills everything, including the grass. So when it comes to something like this, which is in my front yard, I had to use some sort of a chemical, otherwise it will kill all the grass as well. If I were just trying to get rid of all of this clover and dandelion, so I had to use something like Roundup or Weed Be Gone. So for all the other areas, I'm going to be using the vinegar solution. So let's go make it. Okay, so here's what we are going to do. I got a gallon of this. It's just Walmart vinegar. So I got the 5% vinegar. You can get the 10%, a little bit more expensive, but what I read, same effect. So you don't have to spend more to get 10%. So it's a gallon of vinegar. So I got this Epsom salt. So somebody say use Epsom salt. Some of the other blogs say use table salt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use half a cup of this and a half a cup of this regular table salt, and then a tablespoon of this is just Dawn liquid, just any kind of detergent. So let me just go ahead and mix that one. So I'm going to add my vinegar. Well, you're not supposed to spill, so here we go. Just entire gallon. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my salt, so it's a lot easier. Start dissolving. So that's half a cup of regular salt. So this is another half a cup of Epsom salt. So that's a 1 cup to a gallon, and I have a lot of well, I guess I lost a few ounces, but it's all right. So then I'm going to dissolve this, mix it well. Because if I put once I put the detergent, it will start forming up. So, well, I hope it's mixed well. Now you need to put a tablespoon. You can eyeball it, but since I'm following a recipe, here we go. A tablespoon of detergent, and I'm just going to mix it just lightly because I don't want it to form up. I guess that's about it. So I'm just going to pressurize it and then start spraying. Okay, so I'm going to start from this end, just start spraying. So including all the grass, which I don't want here, because this kills everything. Apparently, I don't want my flower plants Oh well, that's close enough on that side. So you just soak them, all of them. you can use any kind of a spray apparatus that you have. Since I have this tank sprayer, make it a lot easier for me. So I have pretty much soaked the whole thing. Then I will come back every day, every 24 hours. This is about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I should have started this early in the morning, but this will be fine. And then I'll come back tomorrow, show how this thing is happening. So you can see all of that clover, apart from my green, apart from my the plants that I want to make sure that I go and spray, and hopefully they'll be dead. So I'll show this one 24 hours later, then 48 hours later, then 72 hours later. So this is after 3 hours. It's about 8:30 in the evening. So we had about 80 degrees Fahrenheit heat today. So this is the area that I started, and you can see the dandelion. They are pretty much gone. Most of the broadleaf weeds, they're gone, and some of the grass, they are also dead. So they are dying. So some of the areas are not that good, but if you look at all the I guess this is the clover, so they are pretty much dead or dying. Not dead, they're dying. I ran out of the solution, so I will make about I may have to go and buy about a couple of more gallons. So it was $2 a gallon, so it's pretty inexpensive, but looks like it's doing the job. So we'll let you know about 72 hours later. Just about 27 hours since I sprayed. So I had some dandelion here. They're completely gone. Well, this one is still not gone. Some of the grass, they are also gone. So I had a lot of clover, so most of them are perished. So I just went and bought 2 more gallons of vinegar from Walmart. So hopefully tomorrow I'll do that. So it's about 80 some degrees tomorrow, Fahrenheit. So as you can see, most of them are dead. So it's working. So I know it's working. So it's almost 48 hours. So whatever the ones that got sprayed, it's pretty much dead. So some of them did not get the spray, so they are still alive, as you can see, but it's pretty much dead. So the recipe worked. So I will be spraying the rest of them probably today or tomorrow. So again, the recipe works. So this is after 4 days. So if for any reason, if it is not very well sprayed, so this grass seems to come up. So I was able to pull this weed. As you can see, it's coming up again. So because it did not get sprayed well. So this one, but they seem to come out easily. So here we are. So I'm going to try. This one is completely dead. No, actually it's not. So you can see the green ones are coming up. So you had, oh wow, look at that. So you can see, because there's a protective barrier here, but the root system is underneath the protective barrier. So this is coming out, but it seems to do its job. somewhat. So some of them are completely dead, but some of them are not that dead, because it may be that it did not get sprayed, so you may have to spray it once or twice, but generally it seems to work. So here are the ones that I sprayed. So here is a good example. So now they are sprouting again. So I'm not sure whether it's working or not, but some of them are completely dead, but some of them are sprouting. So you be the judge. So this is few days later. Some of the areas that I sprayed, everything died pretty well. However, some of the grass came back. So this one was dead, but now it's alive. That's dead. This one is coming up again. So some of them, yes. I was told I should increase the salt content. So next time, instead of using 1 cup, I'm going to use 1.5 or even 2 cups. So just a quick update.